Life isn't as simple as finishing school, finding a job, getting married, and retiring peacefully. Along the way, we discover lessons that no teacher ever explained, no parent ever fully prepared us for, and no friend ever warned us about. These lessons usually arrive not when we're ready, but when we're already hurt. That's why it helps to talk about them openly. So here are 10 harsh truths, painful, but real, that you'll eventually face, and hopefully, knowing them will make the journey a little lighter. The first truth is that hard work isn't always enough. We grew up hearing that effort brings results, that burning the midnight oil will guarantee success. Yet as adults, we see people who work themselves to exhaustion and still feel stuck, while others rise faster thanks to luck, privilege, or smarter strategies. It's frustrating, yes, but the reality is that success needs more than just sweat. It requires vision, courage to take risks, and the wisdom to leave spaces that don't value us. Hard work matters, but if you keep planting seeds in dry soil, you'll only burn out. The second truth is that not everyone will like you. You could be the kindest, most genuine soul, and still, someone will call you arrogant or fake. Why? Because people don't see the world the same way. Some carry wounds, some speak from jealousy, others project their emptiness onto you. If you try to please everyone, you'll end up losing yourself. The goal isn't universal approval, it's authenticity. The right people will appreciate you not for being flawless, but for being real. Then comes the third truth. You'll never feel fully ready. How many times have we delayed a dream? Maybe later, when I'm prepared? The brutal fact is that time doesn't wait. Opportunities won't pause until your confidence catches up. Often, not ready is just fear disguised as logic. Growth comes when you take the leap despite trembling. Every misstep will teach you more than endless planning ever could. Better to stumble forward than to stay frozen forever. The fourth truth is that you can't control everything. We're taught to be responsible for our lives, but sometimes that turns into an obsession with control. The truth? You can't dictate the weather, other people's moods, or even the outcome of your best effort. When things don't go our way, we punish ourselves, but maybe the problem isn't failure, it's expecting perfection. Real wisdom is knowing what to hold on to and what to release. You can steer your thoughts, your choices, your reactions, but not the world. And the day you let go of the illusion of total control, peace finally has room to enter. The fifth truth hits hardest. People will leave without explanation. One day they're close, the next they vanish, no goodbye, no closure, just silence. You'll wonder what you did wrong, but not every departure comes with an answer. People change, priorities shift, life carries them elsewhere. Some relationships don't end in fights, they just expire because their time is up. Accepting this hurts, but it's necessary. Their absence doesn't mean you're unworthy. It just means their role in your story has ended. The sixth truth is about happiness. It isn't permanent. We chase it as if it's the final destination, believing that once we have it, it'll stay forever. But happiness flows like waves, here today, gone tomorrow. And that's okay. Sadness, disappointment, emptiness, they're just as natural as joy. If you only feel life is worth living when you're happy, you'll miss its deeper meaning. Happiness isn't a finish line, it's a pause along the way. What matters more is whether you keep walking even when the road feels heavy. The seventh truth is that success won't always fulfill you. So many people think that wealth, fame, or career milestones will fix the emptiness inside. Yet countless successful people confess to feeling hollow at the top. External achievements can't replace inner peace. We live in a culture obsessed with titles and trophies, but rarely are we asked what makes us truly feel enough. Success is sweet, but meaning is what makes life bearable. Without it, even the highest peak feels lonely. Next comes the eighth truth. Kindness without boundaries will drain you. Being generous and caring is beautiful, but if you never set limits, people will exploit you. Say yes too often, and some will assume you owe them. Sacrifice endlessly, and you'll lose yourself. Setting boundaries doesn't make you cruel, it proves you value yourself. True kindness is balanced, caring while protecting your energy. Not everyone who seeks your help deserves a place in your life. The ninth truth is one many avoid. Failure isn't the end. We fear it because of shame, because of how others might label us. But every person you admire has failed again and again. What made them different was that they didn't let failure define them. Mistakes aren't proof of weakness, they're proof of effort. Shame belongs to those obsessed with opinions, but opinions don't define you. What defines you is how you rise after falling. And finally, the 10th truth, life doesn't follow a fixed timeline. We're fed a map: graduate at this age, marry at that age, settle by this age. But life rarely respects these schedules. Some people succeed young and lose it all later. Others wander for decades before finding their calling. There is no single right pace. Your journey is unique. Your rhythm is your own. Sometimes, being lost is exactly what leads you home. These are the 10 truths, uncomfortable. Yes, but freeing once you accept them. Because life isn't about perfection, it's about meaning. And when you stop chasing illusions of control, endless happiness, or universal approval, you begin to live with strength and peace. Share this with someone who might need it, because sometimes knowing you're not alone in these struggles is what makes all the difference.